Time. Ugh. Anybody around here? I doubt it.
Oh.
Taka and Kyoko are not here today.
You know?
Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka.
Damnation!
Maybe as well just forget about that guy.
So,
You don't have to get so mad.
You know?
In love, what are you gonna do? Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I may catch his virginity.
But...
Nah, my guess is you're already infected. Wait, can you really catch it? Stop being vulgar, let's eat breakfast. But as soon as my hands approach my food... Oh shit. Huh? That voice. The doors to the dining hall exploded. Open and a figure appeared.
So in the end...
Dude. Genocide Jack
That's
in.
enough.
Don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time, the answer should be obvious. I will give you a hint, I'm wearing red lingerie today. I don't think anyone wanted to know. Hold on a second, you.
Have you reached that certain age?
What's the top higher level, like 35, 22, 33? You start big on top, but you look thinner down south.
You SOB!
Look at your melons, they're seriously gargantuan. Do you dunk them in milk every night or something? You're starting to freak me out.
No forgiveness!
If you lay a finger on Hina, I will show you no mercy. So, what do you want? You surely are not here to join us for breakfast.
Naturally.
Of course not. I came to hear a story. A story? A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet. What are you talking about, alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now.
What?
Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Up till now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned? I don't buy it.
It's all clear now.
I made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed your body to the vultures. What kind of messed up dictator are you?
What?
But isn't this a democracy? Or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority? That's not what we're doing.
That's fine.
Well, whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off. I was curious.
Indeed.
Taka has been utterly useless. Celeste, you don't have to say it like that.
I see.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? Those men who clothe themselves in chic fabric of justice are often the first to fall. Perhaps that will make things all the more interesting. Interesting?
Such ignorance.
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward.
What the heck?
That's why you came? To give us that amazing advice? It seems like I am unwelcome here. Then I will grant you your desire and remove myself.
Yes.
Yes, let's get out of here.
Stop talking.
You don't need to come with me. You don't have to play hard to get, Master. You can just play hard. That doesn't make any sense. Byakuya started to slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed, and soon he was sprinting out the dining hall.
What?
He ran away? So now he's running hard to get? I see. So at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byakuya was like, maybe it's like the main guy who starts acting different or getting all frustrated when things change. Guess so. Those of us left in the dining hall finished our breakfast, then went back to our rooms. Alright, this is probably going to be our last day of free time before another murder happens. who's around. So no one's surprised. No one's in the not the laundromat, the warehouse, or the laundromat for that matter. Oh, Kyoko.
Why?
Who set all this up, and why did they choose us? There are so many mysteries. Nah, screw it.
Well,
Nut in the headmaster's desk. I can't get to the headmaster's office, by the way. I'm in no position to tell you what to do. You're free to do as you wish, right? But I have my own way of doing things. Okay. We bought off. No, I'm kidding. I drank Kyoko while she searched the school. We didn't say anything to each other. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Kyoko a present? Leave it at the door then. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if there is a headmaster's office. Where'd it go? Okay, nothing. No dialogue for Kyoko. I still have some time. I just can't sit around. I have to find something to do. I guess I could check on Taka. Okay, never mind then. Guess I'll go bubber myself. Fine, finish on that bear's face, lol. Why do you want me to come? Dude, what the fuck? Why do you want me to, like, just in general, bro? Oh, Celeste. Ah, fuck it, I'll hang out with you.
How are you?
Yes.
Indeed.
Would you like to play a game of chance with me? I would be happy to empty your wallet and show it to you. Okay. Celeste gave me the business. Celeste and I grow a little closer today. Would you like to give a present to Celeste now? Makoto, I would like to share something with you. Huh? What is it? My perfect gambling strategy. Is there really such a thing?
Indeed.
Of course that is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy. There is the power of luck.
Actually,
There are two types of luck, good and bad. There is no in between. And that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program.
is that okay?
Some call it fate. The bottom line is, luck is life.
Well,
Do you see what I'm saying? You mean that's your perfect strategy? Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is why I never lose. So that's all there is to it. You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day, I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
Well then, have a nice day. Without another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a good idea for me. After parting ways with Celeste, I went back to my own room. There's something by the door. Oh, a letter. A piece of paper. It looks like it must have been slid under my door. Meet in the dining hall. The handwriting is really good. Want to meet up so suddenly. Who wrote it and why? What's the point of calling me out like this? I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can check it out now. Man, I might die.
Yo!
Oh, Makoto. Hiro? Then the letter I found in my room.
You know?
Yep, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. Who taught you that? And why did you want to meet with me? I just did what Kyoko asked me. I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to a late night bath session?
You know?
Okay, let's do it. No, I was totally lost. Hiro grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me close, and whispered into my ear.
Serious?
It's all an act, so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then did Alter Ego finish his research? You got it, Hiro. Let's take it together. I was probably louder than I needed to be, but me and Hiro hurried to the dressing room. As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out.
F you!
Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up.
What?
What'd you say? You want to make you cry, little girl? Taka, seems like he seems to be even worse than I heard. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. What? You got a lot of poop falling out of your mouth of yours. You know that?
What the heck?
How rude a maggot like you has the right to speak to our heaven-sent master. So, you know the laptop, you know the laptop, how it has, like, the AI? I took Taka to go see the AI, and the AI basically did, like, a thing of Mondo, telling him to, like, not feel bad or anything like that. And that's how Taka turned, to a other person. That's how he just, you know, transformed, I guess.
Oh.
Are you back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up.
Hey, come
Well,
on.
anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete.
Hey,
You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So what are we doing here?
How about that?
Isn't it obvious? It's got to have something to do with Alter Ego, right?
That's right.
Yeah, totally. Did he finally find a clue? What is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity? Well, it's here straight from the horse's mouth. It's gone. Gone? I came here a little earlier to check up on things, and that's when I discovered Alter Ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What?
No way.
You're kidding, right?
oh,
Huh? What? She's gone?
F you!
Can't be fudging serious. What did you do to him? Was it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what you were up to?
Wrong.
I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
Well,
Maybe we just missed it?
However,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then the solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could only have been him. Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? I'm the ultimate moral compass. Ow, fuck. I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say about yourself like that.
F you!
You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but a jiggling sack of fat. Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left.
nation.
Or what I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong, it's you.
You're serious?
Well, I'm sure it was one of you. So whoever did it, just hurry up and
Wrong.
confess. No, there's no way it was either one of them. Huh? Why not?
so
I told Alter Ego to yell it if either Hifumi and Taka came into the dressing room.
What?
whew,
It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell.
indeed.
Exactly, which means it wasn't them.
But
Then who is it?
So that's...
The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind and it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply, it was someone else.
Interesting.
Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hina, Toko, or myself. One of us must be the thief.
that's terrible.
Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego? How about this for a reason? There is a traitor among us. Huh? One of us is working for the mastermind, a spy. And that's the one who stole alter ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone and helped to keep things moving smoothly. A spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No. It's impossible. Something that horrible. There's no way.
What?
Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility? I don't care.
It's like...
I don't care who. Someone, anyone, save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again.
Damn it!
Same here. How many times do they have to kill how many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? Oh, beg, I'll scrape my head across the ground. Just please give him back.
So,
This is pretty messed up, but still, I think I kind of get how they feel.
At the very least.
I think alter ego is most likely safe, for the moment at least.
yes, indeed.
If they want to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him? Something else?
Damn it!
That doesn't matter. Nothing. Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man.
I swear I will save her!
Using the power of love.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to leave the search for tomorrow. For now, everyone get some sleep. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. What's good are you if you're too tired? You will be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice, and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if just for tonight you can try to endure it.
This is fine.
Okay, well, that's part for today. We will begin our search for altered ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may be very well spying for the mastermind. Alter ego. Gone as quickly as he appeared. We finally discovered some small measure of hope, but even that was taken away from us, and we couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then when that hope was taken away, despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then, could it really be true? Whoever stole Alter Ego? Could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true... No, it can't be. There's no way. I didn't even realize I yelled that out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. Damn it. I threw myself into bed trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into a restless sleep. Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all greatest history's heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murder
Those that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Today, we have to look for Alter Ego. Okay, first things first, to the dining hall. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting for me... Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? There were only 3 people in the dining hall, Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me, only 4 people? Jarvis? He misspelled beautiful. No, he was just saying beautiful, like, you know, beautiful, you know, cheesing right there. God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
Anyway, let's wait a little longer for the others. So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited... So, it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come?
Cause, I mean...
Hito and Celeste have missed all day till now. And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for Alter Ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened. Huh?
It would seem...
I was careless. I was too distracted by Alter Ego. The Monokuma gave us a motive, and there's no way something would happen eventually. Or wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood, and I hated that. You can never really know a person completely. Anything can happen here, so you consider it strange.
Hey.
Not really. We need to go look for people who didn't show up, I guess. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure all of our rooms. Makoto, you can check the first floor. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor. Then I guess I'll check the third floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But...
I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Nothing here. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, but the blackboards. Did this blackboard have anything on it? Let me check the. Okay, so never mind. Oh. Someone come here. That was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the third floor. There was no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. I saw her standing right there in the hallway.
Please!
Makoto, Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open, and when I looked inside, I saw. What did you see? I'd better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room. What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leaped into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got the rec room was... Oh, shit. It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Makoto. Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked by who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but to call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. What is this? It's a kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. It's called, it says Justice Hammer. Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer he used to attack me with. I really managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. Now I curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this, Justice Hammer 1. Makoto, Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura. Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some sort of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not over yet. But I knew it was going to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the window, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So it happened just after 7 o'clock. Then, Then, that was just about an hour ago, right when we were at the meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour. Well, I'm just glad you aren't hurt too badly. This is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
As for me...
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
Indeed.
It was unnecessary. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could be a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? I saw the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away. You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be best if I simply showed you. Showed us? This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. Oh, you took a picture! I was able to photograph this suspicious individual without him realizing it. Seriously? Let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With the strange commitment in mind, we all looked to the camera. What the fuck? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. His face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, it's a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this is a weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away. I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem. I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but the point is someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, you know where the mysterious man went? When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
So if that's true, they were headed toward the stairs leading down to the second floor. That must be where. Then he must be down there, right? That's actually really fucking weird. Second floor, that's where Kyoko is supposed to be. Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and down to the second floor. Hey, you two. What's going on? What's all the fuss? Are you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have you guys seen Kyoko or
You
Hifumi?
gotta be kidding!
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you were just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help look for? Can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain them later. Well, fine. It sounds like it's something interesting going on.
Okay.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library? Okay, let's go. When we opened the door to the library... Oh, what the fuck? It hurts, it hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though, look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice, or that's what I call him. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you're referring to, this is,
What the
Wait,
hell am I looking at?
whatever. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him, I'm sure of it.
Unforgivable!
Robo Justice!
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger.
What did you
Robo
say?
Justice. I'm glad to see he's still alive. This just keeps getting stranger. I'm seriously happy Hifumi's still alive, but Robo Justice? Fat Boy took a serious shellicking. Archive? Oop, no.
It can't. It can't.
Okay, but like, oh, the mallet. It's a hammer, the one that... It was just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room. Justice hammer too? On top of that, this one actually is a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with the hammer, he bonked me right on the head with it.
Well,
A hammer that big, I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay, look at all this blood.
Hey,
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing, are you sure it just isn't you? It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
are you okay with
Let
this?
us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible. Yeah, you're right, let's go. Thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor, so we could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I still feel kind of dizzy though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I suppose.
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should head back looking for the mystery assailant.
yes, indeed.
Before another victim appears. The Justice Hammer seems to be increasing in size. First one, now two.
So, in other words,
If there's a Justice Hammer 3, we can assume it's even bigger than the first two. And if you got hit by anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Don't tell me we're gonna find like Kyoko dead or something. Tell us what happened to Hifumi. Well, I woke up earlier this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the 3rd floor, and that's when that strange costumed man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed around 7 a.m. this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library, and whack! Down came the hammer. Must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago? Around 7:30, in other words. We would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina and Sakura and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us, so we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night. Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Anyway. So that means Byakuya and Toko are together at the time. Meaning they have alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only ones we haven't seen yet, Hito and Taka. That's right.
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she's supposed to be checking the 2nd floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. What could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible.
what?
Isn't it? This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save the discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
If we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. Oops, skip something. That might be why Kyoko, Taka, and Hito haven't showed up yet. She's right, we have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rested it. Understood. Take care of yourself.
well then.
Okay, let's go. So whoever's running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for reasons from a deviant.
What to do?
So, what are we gonna do?
do?
Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the 2nd floor then. You bastard, you won't get away from me. We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running. Okay, but what should we yell?
Just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So then.
Is ha, I guess. Okay.
What are you saying?
Ha or doya or whatever you want. Just yell it loud enough so we can hear you. Doya? I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. Bathroom? No bathroom. That strange cry, that had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor. I sprinted up to the 3rd floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone! Everyone who heard the scream had
Just
come
a
running.
second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That's rather an intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Oh. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. That's Hifumi. What was that? And they came from the downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. What about the suspect? We've gone through all the trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. It seems that much more interesting.
So then.
Well then, Makoto and Hina, can you come with me to the nurse's office? I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So then.
Well, handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split up into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the 1st floor.
Just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. We stormed into the we stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a word of dripping crimson. Oh. Oh my god. Everything was covered in red. And the center of the hall of all this red was Hifumi? I think Tony was right in saying that Hifumi was gonna die. Ah! It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Oh, take that as your fucking yeah, nigga.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi, someone killed him. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Justice Hammer 3, right? That has also been on the floor of the sudden 2 surprise attacks. And another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, one strike from that and you're finished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt that's the suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him. The culprit must be Robo Justice. Who's ever hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall? So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they teleported or something, right?
With this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
I'm not so sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We just can't leave Hina alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I just... Oh, Christ. Everyone else is on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared. He ran off going further down the hallway, way into the back of the hallway. Like physics lab or as far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but still I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel some presence. This presence is coming from over there in the back? Hold on, let's just make sure. Okay. I left through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Oh, Taka. Okay, I thought it was Kyoko. I'm okay with it being Taka, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. There in a pool of his own blood was Taka, dead.
Danganropa.
Fumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room, and I was witness to 2 nightmares one after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day, but still. Oh, she fainted? Why is this happening? Justice Hammer 4? Another hammer. And it's even bigger than before. Is that the suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? Relax, she just passed out when she saw blood. The blood? Oh, that's right, when Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be. It's just like he said. I should just leave her alone for now.
However,
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Well, why do you mean? Or what do you mean? Celeste would attack with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah,
What?
what's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it, do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
what?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab, Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi's dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
The heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office. I'm pretty sure Taka's body is gonna, you know, disappear as well. I practically left down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
these must have been the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die in here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Toko?
What?
I completely forget. I completely forget. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She's passed out and she refused to wake up. She's still unconscious? Wait, so you knew that she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go would be better off without her. Calm down, you forgot about her too, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. We need to hurry right back. We need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up to the stairs, heading back to the third floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there, Toko's still there. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed. See, there you go. Taka's body. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What, are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Oh good. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
Well, he can only kill up to 2 people, so he can't even kill anybody. Or no one more. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, you think you have to worry about that? Or I don't think you have to worry about that. Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here together on the third floor.
it is so.
After that, we split into two groups, and now this time you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there's still more murders. There will be no more murders. The regulations are very... There you go. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that can say you can only kill a maximum of two people.
Right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will be not a third murder. There will not be a third murder, and if they were to break that rule... I'd mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp and crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
Since two people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when we said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the two missing bodies. The two missing bodies. The people who have been killed and their bodies hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done this is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? Is she not involved in this case? Where did she go?
what?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find these bodies to our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Well then, very well. Let's split up and begin searching. But then there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Thank you. No need to thank me. Let's get moving. Yell if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find those two missing bodies. Well, let's see what we can find. Paintings on the wall, I don't see anything either linear about them. I meant to talk to Hina.
Huh?
Where could those two bodies disappear to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Let's check the repository. Oh, it's locked. The door must be locked. That's strange. Justice Hammer 1 is still there. Less. It's really hard to Justice Hammer 1, but what the heck? is with this thing? Everything else seems to be normal. Hopeful peak. I like that. Isn't there like a classroom here? Yeah, the classrooms. Anything in the classrooms? I think he said I'd pick my nose. Yeah. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Wait, you mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura, move on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? So that means that the repository has been unlocked, right? Are there bodies here somewhere? Is it open? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. I guess I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Why are they... Well, why is Taka and Tar pooling and then the other one isn't? The bodies that have been discovered... discovered right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is
Now make
waiting
sure
for
you investigate all your mental might with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well, now that we've found the bodies, all that left is to discover the culprit, right?
What the heck?
Hold on. How can we be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful, this is just so awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If they were some sort of world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi's eyes opened. But this wasn't a movie. Oh. This wasn't.
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu.
It's Yasuhiro. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many times, how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This can't be some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. The only person he could be referring to.
So, in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going as far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of wooden hammers. Is that what Hito is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit and our little life or death game here. Although this is not the time. And although this time it's not all life or death, the trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look like that. Or it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. That's tough. Boom, boom, boom. Dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Boom, boom, boom. She got assaulted by Megazord. I did not notice that. Was it really Megazord though? It looked like Optimus Prime. First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victim was Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotake Ishimaru. The cause of death was a blow to the head. It is as though they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very own eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyways. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while, Kyoko. Alright, be right back. Alrighty. Are you talking about Kyoko?
Perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer isn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? I was thinking that. An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
What if Kyoko, did Hifumi, and Hiro did, Taka? That could be, or like the other way around. That could be the possibility, right?
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can accomplish if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you assist in a murder, only the blackened, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we need to figure out who's the blackened is at the end. So then we only need to figure out who did that one blackened. Then we need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
scream!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person?
Well now,
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants! So there can only be one blackened, an accomplice without benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to in the case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's connected in the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
I'm offended! You. When did you... I feel like no lord for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
What do I gotta be a suspect? I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know? She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the body disappeared, she was still lying on the unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me a murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
let's see.
On another topic, why should we post the guard on the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. The whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Oh, mallets are missing. Their hammers are There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Had Justice Hammers been disguised using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Can someone wash it recently? Spot this hammer. Tools, maybe. Hold on. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. There's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp. Hifumi's big, cold body is lying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move something so big? From the nurse's office when he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no use. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. Now, if I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the ground in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus how his body is now. That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? Fumi's glasses. There's a sheet of tarpaulin missing. It's a dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in our room. I guess it's used to move statues. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Okay, what do you have to say, Byakuya? Byakuya, do you think Hito really did it? I don't see how anyone else could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hito.
So in other words,
so there's no room to suspect anyone else. But if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's another clue hiding in there somewhere. And that's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try and hide the bodies? They probably figured out that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rules says is, if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is to not get caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Bye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, why would it have killed him for telling you what it was? There are many aspects to the incidents this time, too many to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Sure. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search, and soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked for an hour. She was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture that Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. When we found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 4th floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor when we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him! That strange costumed man! He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared. And then... Huh? What's that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go get him. Or we have to go... Oh, shit. We have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, Byakuya and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived from telling us something very unusual. Hifumi's body had disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. That's when we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. And from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want me to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Alright, Hina.
So,
Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up and looked around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the depository, you know, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there was no way someone could have beat us here. If that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably leave this area to figure out how. The door Hina said was locked before. There was definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any ways to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door was designed so that it can be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. And when they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is now why it's unlocked. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some more places I need to know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. I may as well just head to the nurse's office. I bet if it's scrub clean, it'll be a fucking, you know. Nope, still the blood. And the mallet. And Celeste. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around, seeing if Hito might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. He could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible. Oh, we have Celeste's account. Okay, now let's investigate the blood. Oh, we should take the trash can. Just a normal trash can. Oh, wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth, and it's covered in blood. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, this is a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I have not the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. The fridge. See if there's anything in the fridge. The refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. This is Hammer 3. The one that was used to kill Hifumi, someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Where is it that I'm supposed to go? Okay, the equipment. Can I just like fast travel? Okay, and you're awake again. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed. I missed such an ultimately rare event. Alright, well you're no help as usual. There's some blood in the tire mark going through the pool. Wait, there's some kind of tire mark going through the pool and the blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could it be that could that blood have come from here? which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should have definitely been possible. Bloodstain. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Ifumi? Ifumi was on the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Well, what is there to look at now? What can I possibly investigate now? Maybe I'll ask them again.
So then.
Oh, the library. Maybe if I go to the library. Actually, isn't there classrooms? I don't think I need to use them.
Yes, indeed.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to search, like, other places, right? Let's lighten the mood. Why don't I go to the school shop? Alright, let's give it a shot. 15 coinage. The heck is this? Lucky. I got another one. I got another one. That's like a watch. Okay. Anyone in the app room? Fine. Oh, I haven't even checked. Okay, let me check out the restroom and then the gym. Nothing in the restroom, nothing in the reflection of the restroom mirror. The money's there now. Well, time to check the second floor. Alright, well, pool goes first. Two people are dead. They both died to blows to the head. Big ass hammers. I'm just investigating. I already checked the first floor of the school, and well, that's basically it. Now I'm on the second floor looking at shit, or looking for stuff. Dang, this locker sure is big. Okay, like, does this have correlation though? All the boogie boards and stuff like that are still there. Restroom. No, nothing in the reflection either. I guess we'll check the library out again. Sure. Hold on. Alright. Let me go to the stairs then. I wanna see who died. It was, Fat Nigga, and then, Taka. I don't know how to describe him. Like the guy with the white clothing. Well, lo and behold, they're right there. What else is there to check? I guess the costumes, right? Unless I already checked this one. Yeah, I did. Third floor it is. Alright, rec room. There's really nothing to work with. What the heck? What happened to the table? Oh, the table's still there, man. Oh, the tarp going. Oh, this tarp. I feel like I've seen it before, and it's just recently too. You're not gonna have anything else for me? Come on, bro. What is there left to look for, though? Oh, so this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. No, not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hito's room, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note that Hito wrote to get all of us to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so I left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaired my debt. I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more. I don't owe you any more explanation. Yasuhiro's message. So he said to go to Hiro's rooms, but was he waiting for me? What? Or no, what's waiting for me there? Okay, just to be sure, I'm gonna go check in the art room one more time. See if there's anything that may have changed. Can I look at the tarp, please? I guess it's time to go to Hiro's room. I'm a little slow. Alright, Hiro, what have you for me? Door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Biaki, I just have to go take a look. It might be a great it might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Is he dead? Oh Christ. This is Hiro's room. There's all kind of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he really can't complain if I go and search his room, right? Boxes. I think there's something in the cardboard box there. Oh, it's blueprint for something and something made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. Just wait. These blueprints. Something about that bothers me. Very strange. It's a normal bed, pretty much just the one in my room. I'll check everything before I go into the restroom. Oh, well, I guess I'll go into the restroom. I sounded to check the bathroom. There's nothing in there. It's pretty grungy, though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Looks like it'd be doing sacrifices or some shit, nigga. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyo. Oh! Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too! Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyways, as soon as